Alrighty, 1.3b lesson, our last lesson of this module number 1. We are going to get some more practice with marking things up, reducing, and number sentences. Okay, so the first 3 problems refer back to that summary page that we did in 1.3a. Okay, it wants us to write a number sentence to solve the following problems. What percent of 40 is 25? Okay, so if you refer back to 1.3a, we're trying to find a percent. And percents are found by dividing the part by the whole. So we're going to take 25 and divide by 40. Please use a calculator. Don't waste time doing this longhand. 0.625. Okay, now, what percent? Please remember from the very beginning of school, okay, and probably in 5th, 6th grade, how to convert a decimal to a percent. You multiply the decimal by 100. Shortcut, scooch the decimal over 2 positions. Okay, so 25 is 62.5% of 40. Okay, number 2. What is 150% of 90? Okay, so we're trying to find the part given a percent and a whole. Okay, now take a look at 150% is larger than 100%. Okay, usually our part is smaller than our whole. Okay, but in this case, our part's going to be larger than our whole because we're looking for over 100%. Okay, so to find out the part, you multiply the percent times the whole. That comes from lesson 1.3a. Okay, so we're going to take 150% written as a decimal is 1.50 times 90 is 135. So 135 is 150% of 90. Okay, there are certain items that we pay well over doubling the cost of it to that person that's selling it to us. Jewelry is one of them. Cars are another one. Okay. All right. Number 3, the other type. 3 types. Okay. 45 is 1.5% of what number? Okay, this is a teeny tiny 1.5%. That's a very small percent. Okay, we're looking for the whole. And to find the whole, we divide the part, 45, by the percent. Now the percent, 1.5%, written as a decimal. Divide by 100. Scooch that decimal to the left 2 positions. Okay, so this is going to be 0.015. Okay, that gets us 3,000. So 45 is 1.5% of 3,000. Okay, those are your 3 types of problems that we've been doing, but those are the bare bones of them. Okay, we've been working with word problems centered around this process. Okay. All right, let's look at number 4. 19 members, or 38% of the surf club, are going on a surf trip. Find the total number of members in the club. Okay, let's think about this. We're trying to find the total members. That's the whole. Okay, so we're going to take the 19 part and we're going to divide it by the percent. And that gets us 50. Okay, maybe I should make a couple notes up here. Finding whole, finding part, finding percent. Okay. Oops, let me scooch it up now. So this one, we're trying to find the whole. There are 50 total surf club members. Okay, Store AA is selling a pair of shoes for 20% off the store's price of $25. The same shoes are going for 40% off store Double B's regular price of $30. Which pair of shoes is the better buy? All right, so we're going to look at, there's like two problems in one, okay? We are trying to find the final price of the shoes at store AA, and then the final price of the shoes at store BB, and then we're going to be making a choice on which one the cheaper one is, okay, the better buy. All right, so let's look at AA. So if we're looking at a 20% off, $25, couple ways you could do it. Some of you might see it as $25 shoes. These are shoes, yes. Take off 20% of the $25 shoes. Okay, and if we did that, that would be 25 minus 5, which gets us $20. Or some of us may see that we're just trying to find 80% of $25. We're taking 20% off. Remember with the models, we crossed it off. We would cross it off, that 20%. So, or we're looking for 80% of 25. So either way is a number sentence. You pick the one that you best understand, okay? We're going to do the same for store BB, Double B. All right, so we've got our $30 shoes at store BB, and we are taking off 40% of the $30 shoes. So that's 30 minus $12, which is $18. Or aren't we trying to find 60% of $30? Okay, if we want to take 40% off this, aren't we looking for 60% of that? We're looking for 60% of this. And that comes out to be $18. All right, would you rather pay $20 or $18 for the shoes? I'd rather shop at BB. Okay, so let me put that in a different color so it sticks out. Store BB is better buy. Oops, can't spell buy. Since you save $2. Okay, it asked for which one's the better buy, store BB, and it says explain it because you saved $2. And then here is our work as evidence of that explanation. Okay. All righty. Marcy went out to dinner with her friend. Dinner cost $25. Tax is 5%, and Marcy wants to leave a 15% tip on the pre-taxed amount. How much will Marcy pay altogether for dinner? All right, well, you probably have had to figure this out before, and hopefully you tip your waitresses and waiters well because they work really hard for what they do and don't get a lot of money alongside their tips. All right, so couple ways to do this. Here's one way. We've got our $25 dinner price, and they want to tip 15% on that original bill price. Okay, then there is a 5% tax. Well, 5% written as a decimal is 0.05. So here's the original dinner cost. We're going to add to it the tip we want to leave, and then we're going to add to it the tax on the original dinner cost. So this is $25, and again, use a calculator on these, plus $3.75 plus $1.25. So Marcy's going to want to pay $30. Okay. All right, number 7. And if any of these are tricky, you're making notes so we can ask questions. Remember to ask questions in class when we talk about this lesson. Okay, 100 is increased by 10%. The result is decreased by 10%. Is the final result 100? Explain your reasoning. Okay, I think your gut might say yes, but let's look at the mathematics behind this. Okay, if we have 100 and we increase it by 10%, that's going to be 10 added on. Okay, now if we take this new price, okay, then we take that new, it's not really a price, it's a number. It doesn't have any dollar signs in this problem. We take the 110 and we decrease it by 10%. That is 110 minus 11, so that's 99. So no, the decrease is off the higher value. Oops. No, the decrease is off the higher value of 110. Okay, so a couple things that need pointing out in this problem. Increase plus, decrease minus. Now that decrease is off the new increased amount, not the original 100. That's the trick in the problem. Okay. Okay. A jacket that originally cost $100 was discounted 20% for a 4th of July sale. After the sale was over, the jacket was marked up 20%. How much does the jacket cost after the sale was over? Okay, just like we did in number 7, here's a word problem around it. We are not going to be back at the original $100. Okay, so we are going to take that original $100 jacket and we're going to take off 20% of that jacket. Okay, if you wanted to do 0.80 times 100, it's the same thing. All right, so 100 minus 20, $80 is the jacket on sale. Okay, all right, it's still sitting on the rack. It did not sell on sale. So now they're going to mark that price, $80. They're going to mark that up 20%. So 80 plus 16, $96 is what they're going to end up marking it back up to. Okay, 96 to some people sounds a little bit better than 100. Okay, and they're might be more apt to buy it. The jacket will be $96. Off on number 9. So a music store's percent of markup is 67%. A DVD costs a store $10.15. Find the markup, then find how much the store will sell the DVD to its customers. Okay, yucky numbers, 67%, $10.15. We need to first find the markup, just how much money we're adding on to this DVD. Okay, so just the markup is going to be 67% is 0.67 as a decimal times the 1015. And again, please use a calculator. Those numbers are yucky. You should see 6.80 in your screen. Okay, now we are going to find how much the store will sell its DVD to its customers. Since we found this, we just need to add this on to the original $10.15. Okay, so $16.95 is the answer. So the DVD will sell for $16.95. Okay, the difference with this problem is this. We were asked for the markup separate and the final price. Okay, so in the past, we've done 10.15 plus this. and gotten the $16.95 as an answer. Okay, but we were asked 2 questions. Find the markup, then find how much it will sell. Okay, so the store will sell the DVD for $16.95. Okay. All right, number 10, a pair of running shoes was originally $75. They're on sale for $60. What is the percent of discount? Okay, we have not seen one like this yet. Okay, this one's pretty important. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to find the difference between these prices. So we're going to find what 75 subtract 60 is. And then if we divide that by the original price of $75, that's going to end up being 15 divided by 75, which comes out to 0.2. So this is a 20% discount. The percent of discount was 20%. Remember, 0.2 is a decimal, is 20% as a percent. Okay. All right. A small business's profits in 2011 were 120,000. In 2012, they decreased 25%. How much did the business make in profits in 2012? Okay, a couple ways to do this. You could start with your 120,000 and decrease. Decrease means to subtract. Decrease means to subtract 25% of that 120,000. Okay, so if you do it this way, you would be taking off 30,000. So your answer is, so your answer is 90,000. Okay, or some of you may see that if we're decreasing it by 25%, aren't we looking for 75% of this? Aren't we looking for 75% of this? So some of you may easier see it like this, or easily see it, I should say. And that comes out to be 90,000. Either one, you don't need both, okay? The profits were 90,000 in 2012. All righty. A surfboard is marked $700 at Hanson's. The store is offering 20% off for their 4th of July sale. They are offering an additional 20% off if you come early to shop between the hours of 8 and 9 in the morning. How does this deal compare to 40% off the surfboard that they will offer for their Labor Day sale? When should I buy the surfboard? All right, 4th of July versus Labor Day. Do we want it in the middle of summer? Do we want it at the end of summer? Is it enough of a savings to make that judgment? Okay, so let's look at 4th of July. So we've got an original $700 surfboard and we're taking 20% off the surfboard. Sorry, my eye itches. Okay, so 700, that's $140 we're taking off. Okay, so after the first discount, it's on sale for $560. Then we're going to take the $560 and we're going to take off 20% of the 560. So 560 minus, that's $112 we're taking off. All right, so the surfboard on the 4th of July sale after getting a 20% and a 20% is $448. 700 minus, we're going to just take 40% off all of the 700. So that's 700 minus, that's 280, and that gets us $420. Okay, so it looks like we could pay $448 at 4th of July, or we could pay $420 if we can wait. So it depends. So lots of factors. Do you want it right now? Is it worth the 28 extra bucks? So the Labor Day sale is better by 28 bucks if you can wait till then. Okay. All right, it says, how can you explain why the deals in number 12 above are not the same? Okay, the best way to explain that is the 4th of July sale has two separate discounts. After the first one is taken, the second discount is taken off the cheaper price. Okay, the Labor Day sale has one bigger discount off the full price. All right, so let me try to nutshell that. The 4th of July sale has two separate discounts. The second discount is taken off the cheaper price, whereas the Labor Day sale has one big discount off the full price. Okay. All right, so that wraps up Mod 1. If you have any questions about this 1.3b, hope you took good notes so that you can ask appropriate questions in class. Okay, thanks, guys.